beautiful, I hope it's being seen. Yes, this beautiful picture. Full of color. And when I look at this picture, it tells me how well known Lango Region is. So today, from a business angle, there is something which they didn't tell you. I was the vice chair for Private Sector Foundation for 6 years. So I have the lens of looking at business opportunities as well. And Honorable Kotobong, we were at university at the same time. We used to love sports. We were sports people. We have more certificates in sports than anything else. And a sports person is one person you should always work with. They endure. Yeah. I'm going to talk about economic activities in the region. I know they've already been talked about, but I have a reason for repeating that. I will zoom into investment opportunities. But what competencies do we think the investor should have? And what strategies can they lay for social inclusion? When you look at the Lango region, from wherever you come from, you will see that it's at the center. I said this earlier. If I want to go to Karamoja, I'll do it very quickly. I want to go to Acholi. I want to go to Teso. I want to go to East Central. I want to go to Central. I want to go to Western Uganda. Lango region is just in the middle, and you can find yourself anywhere. And that means you can as well go to any border of our country, coming from Lango at the same time. If 10 people settle and they go to the different places, they'll all be at the border somewhere, somehow. And that is a big economic opportunity of our lifetime. Looking at the different districts, what are they strong in? It has already been said, it's agriculture, yes. But what kind of agriculture? Seasonal crops, yes. But we see in all these districts, we are seeing a lot of tubers. We are seeing tubers like potatoes, cassava, yams in some of the places that are wet. We are seeing cereals. We are seeing a lot of maize. We are seeing rice. We are seeing pulses. We have our beans. We have our soya bean. We are seeing our grains. We are seeing millets. We are seeing Symposium. We are seeing a lot of livestock. We talked already about chicken, about cows, goats as well. We are seeing fishing opportunities. In some of the districts, there is cotton, there is tobacco, fruits, there are vegetables, and then we see hospitality coming in, especially in the city, our city, Gudula city. This is a place that is happening, it's a place that is alive. Earlier there were pictures being shown, and you could see that there's a lot of life. You wouldn't miss anything that you are cleaning for in small Kampala if you came to here. And I have people who can testify to that. Now, looking at the competitive advantage of the region, especially in agriculture, that I've talked about as we move to the next slide. What is it that you can invest in and have a good return on investment? Every investor wants to put their money somewhere, get it back and more. There is no investor out there, even the social investor, you want to go back with the dividend. So based on what we know about the region, commercial farming. Commercial farming is very opportune for that region. You don't have to do it alone. You can have a large number of outgrowers that can join you, and all the different tubers, cereals, you can have them in plenty. That's an opportunity. Secondly, and this is not as developed as it should, tourism and hospitality. The region gives us an opportunity to have tourism of different kinds. We have cultural tourism, we have nature tourism. Some of you read about Geta Rocks. We have heard of landing sites. We have heard of Gudie Hill in a part. That is one area of tourism, nature tourism, that we can partner with God to show people beautiful places, to relax people, and they live when they are better people. Tourism is about rejuvenating someone, relaxing someone, and making them go back when they are better. Lango Region offers us that opportunity. We have historical tourism. Things we are learning in books, we can now see them in reality. Some of our history may not necessarily be good, but it's still our history. Lango is that region that hosts the Baronial Memorial Place. It has the home of our president, Milton Obote. It has the person who broke the first record in Africa, our world medalist, Agribusiness. He comes from the region. We don't always get people who put us on the map. He put us on the map, and it's from that region. Already, Honorable Felix talked about the Kangai bunker in Dobolo. We are going to visit during the expedition, and it tells a lot of history and shows the hospitality within the region. Someone is taking refuge, a king. Kabalega, we had the Western region recently, Scotland. Kabalega is running to Lango. Mwanga is running to Lango, and they have a home away from home. We are also able to see a lot of opportunities. The picture which came, there was a picture which was shown, which had blue waters. I don't know if you saw the blue waters earlier. Imagine yourself sailing on those blue waters. Imagine yourself doing sport fishing on those waters. So all these are potentials for tourism. In my first picture, I also managed to show you some of the beautiful works of gifted hands. We also have an opportunity in that region in terms of art and craft. There is birding. Today, birding is one of those activities that is bringing us foreign currency. There are so many birds around the lakes, around the swamps within the region. And I believe one of these days, we should organize a birding expedition so that we can see the different species of birds that are within our Lango region. There are opportunities for agro-processing and manufacturing. I know there are already companies that are engaged in this, but as our Honorable Minister told us, they are not enough. We can have enough vegetable oil for all this country and probably Africa. We can have all the flours we need. We can have all the items for our confectionery businesses, bakery, carpentry. There are over 100 commercial tree farmers in the region, and so many other people are also growing trees on small scale. So we can make our own furniture as a country, even a region, East African region, from the works of those who have invested in forests within the region. Cosmetics. I already talked about more again, and I know that our youth in their different parishes, they are taking up that business opportunity. We are the ones responsible for the right cosmetics. that keep the African person looking beautiful. There is an opportunity in juices, given that we have a lot of fruits, alcohol, condiments from our vegetables. We also have opportunities in nutraceuticals and pharmaceuticals as well, organic farming products, and honey. I know that the region produces one of the best honeys in the world, not only for taste, but also for medical purposes. There are opportunities for animal processing. If one time the cattle was more than the human being, it means that we have more milk than we might need. We can have cheese, we can have hides and skin, we can have all the leather products from that region. That's an opportunity waiting for people like us, not anyone else, it is us who will seize these opportunities and bring value to the region. Whenever someone tells you the region is very good in agriculture, start thinking agricultural inputs. That's a business opportunity. And I'm happy to say that we have farmer service centers at district level and at parish level. Which are raw inputs? We want seeds, breeds, herbicides, farm tools, veterinary services, extension services, machinery. These are all opportunities that we can get in this region. We have opportunities in infrastructure, construction. Whenever someone tells you the region is growing, people will need where to sleep. People will need premises for their factories. People will need where to go for recreation. That's an opportunity that we have in the region. We have an opportunity for financial services. Our youth have started saving, but there is an opportunity to connect them to bigger financial services. An opportunity for communication, being able to connect people in the region, connecting with what the region is producing, being able to know where to get what, when. We have opportunities in transport, logistics, warehousing. If you are producing a lot of agricultural products, you need transport. You need warehousing. Where do we aggregate these things before they are bought by that big buyer, that big factory, that big manufacturer? We have opportunities for parking services. Again, I'm going to use the same example of my friend from Otuke. One time I went to her house, I found her parking a big buckets. And I'm like, you were selling these big buckets to German? She said, yes, there is someone whose job is parking services. I send them this shea butter, and they just put up their big warehouse. All they do is to park for different places. So that's an opportunity. For you, you may not want to be involved in the farming itself. You don't want to be involved in the manufacturing. But you are going to sit here and pack this rice and call this rice Amorata-based rice. That's an opportunity that is there in that region. We have another huge opportunity of business development services. As our leaders continue to inspire us to do business, not many of us actually studied business. You start business as an alternative to getting yourself employed. You start a business as an alternative to securing what you already have. But business is a science. You have to learn certain basics of business. What does it take to become an entrepreneur? Now here is the opportunity. Business development services. And I know that our youth are taking a huge stand in that. Today I can testify that every week in each of the 41 parishes, there is a training going on. And we can bring anyone in the world to come and train in that particular parish. How? Because we are all networked. We have a tablet, we have a projector, you can sit under your tree and you are able to learn from anyone in the world. But that's an opportunity that is out there waiting for us. We also have an opportunity in services, health, education, real estate, factories, industries, all those opportunities. But opportunities are always there. But what will it take for you to seize these opportunities? What are the best competencies you must have at minimum for you to seize these opportunities? You need to be someone who is visionary. If you are someone coming to make money today and today, this is not your place. Have a vision that goes beyond you, that will impact generations even after you have left. Because society is built on people. You cannot just come to exploit the region and just run away without thinking of how you are going to contribute towards growing that region. Everybody in running a business needs people. Today we want to testify to you, and Honorable Okoto has said that you have the right people to work with within the region. There are people who come as investors, they bring everyone along. An investor comes, brings someone to make a party for the office, brings someone to correct the machine, as if the region they are going to has no one. We are here to tell you, the region has engaged people, has receptive people, has hostable people, has teachable people. Whatever skill you are talking about, people are willing to learn. Let us be able to know how to work with the people within the region. We need to ensure that when we are going into that business, we can build on strong collaborations. Because these business opportunities are big, that you may not be able to explore them to your best if you want to go alone. There is need to collaborate and work with other people. You need to invest in research as well. There are so many options. Today, at the cottage show, you are going to see the potential businesses around different commodities. You go to tubers and see what our young people are doing with tubers. So you need to invest in research, and luckily, some of our youth agriculture champions have been able to identify what are the potential minimum viable products you can get from what we have in the region. Now, people who have been successful in business have taught us many things. We have to embrace social, inclusive businesses. How? You cannot engage in any business without knowing the community. Know their beliefs, know their structures, their norms. Some people stopped learning some time back. There are people who say, I go to business, I don't want to study anymore. We have got to study. Now I have some good news for you, that we have a course on the region. You want to learn something, you sit in the comfort of your home, on your computer, on your phone, in your car, and learn about the region. So that you don't become a blunder, a social blunder, as you come to the region. And try to address the needs of the community. The last speaker talked about the challenges we have. But every time there is a challenge, that is the opportunity for business. You can never do business when there is no problem. If everybody is comfortable, why would you be coming up with a solution to comfort? So we are happy that we have people who identify the needs, and our youth are constantly updating the needs of the communities. So we have a resource within where you can get information, what is the need of the community, so to become appropriate and relevant with your intervention. We have to work with the communities in an organized way. Business associations, for us we call it our own organizing of our youth in what we call pillars. Pillars is Parish Entrepreneurship Learning Association. It has an organized structure. The youth are registered. They have a leadership. We have what we call Pillar Advisory Council, and I know today we have some of the Pillar Advisory Council members here. Please stand up for recognition. Don't worry if you are eating, you can stand and wave. These are adults that have committed themselves to advise the young people. As the young people are planning, they are listening to their plans, they are challenging them to do more, they are connecting them to opportunities using their networks. So when you go to work in the region, you have already an organized structure that you can work with. And don't forget to include training programs. We may have been doing things in a certain way. It doesn't mean we cannot change. It doesn't mean we cannot do differently, but plan to train us. Strong supply chains. Long time ago, we used to have business people who were in everything. Because I want to make bread, I am the one planting wheat flour, I am the one processing the wheat flour, the wheat, I am the one making the bread, I am the one selling it, and I'm selling it to my hotel. Imagine that kind of selfishness. When you have an opportunity to have so many people along the value chain, you share the risks, but you also share the profits. Today we are saying when you are coming to the region, think about supply chains, and we are very lucky that we already have organized youth that can join within your supply chain. You can start your factory of anything which will be able to supply. We have youth in logistics. We have youth in the actual farming. We have youth in value addition. Don't burden yourself spreading your money too thin. Yet you can work within our own structure and grow your business for the good of you and us as well. We need also, as business people, to create platforms for access to intelligence about the market and the business environment. What we have learned along the way in business, you need to be on top of your game. You need to know what is happening in the market. You need to know where the best market is so that you can make the best out of what you're doing. When you want to keep around the market you always know, sometimes the market you always know is not always the best market, because everybody knows it anyway. So it's your job to continuously look for better opportunities where our people can work with you and get more. And when you get more, please leave more in the region. It's very important that you work with a network of business development service providers. You cannot say that you'll be the one who can train on everything. You might be good at training on agronomy. Someone might be good at training on the value addition. So work with the people who are available. And our youth have been able to find out and put a database of different business service providers. Reach them and ask them, I want someone who can do the extension service. They'll be able to provide that. So we are making it easier for you to come to the region, invest in the region, and work with the people in the region. Financial support services. We are very proud of our region and our youth. They have embraced saving. And we know that our savings help us to start. There is nobody going to help us when we are just learning or when we are moving the other side. But as long as we are moving, we don't care about the speed, but we know that we are moving and know where we are going. So financial services are very key, enabling people to apply what they already know. Because we have done a lot of piloting, we know what is feasible. Our job is now to move as fast as we can. very important. Involvement of youth and women. Good leisure farm is extremely deliberate. Whatever we do, 70% must be youth, 70% must be women, 90% must be youth. And we have had a great opportunity working with those two demographics. The youth are very energetic. The youth are good at information searching. The youth are committed. They have a longer life to look at. So don't miss, as a private sector, the opportunity to work with people who have a long-term vision for the region. Whenever you work with someone who doesn't have a vision, it's a very dangerous thing. Women are the pillars of our society. They are the glue of our society. We have had a great time. Today, if I ask among the ladies who are here, who are chairpersons of pillars, can I have ladies who are chairpersons? No, stand up always. When you stand, you give people an opportunity to see you and know the impact you are doing in your lifetime. These ladies are in charge of parishes. They are in charge of ensuring the parishes are growing. They are standing to be counted among the people that are transforming our communities.